Serge here from a driving range in Germany. Now, why did I start like that swing? Because that's what I kind of see a lot in, unfortunately, too many Sergeites. And what did you notice? I was up and down like a yo-yo. What is the number one principle for the Serge swing? Having in a Serge setup, we want wide knees with outward pressure. Now, wide knees means just that all I'm going to do in my normal stance is just take my knees and stretch them a little bit, so that from the top of my groin down to the inside of my knees, I'm just stretching them a little bit, and I'm going to try to keep them there during the entire swing, all right, until impact, all right? Or actually, the right one and the left one on the way down will start to move. Now, that is just a slight amount of outward pressure. You don't want to get any wider to where the feet will roll to the outside in the backswing, or the right one in the outside in the backswing, but we do want the left one to roll, and that's why they start to go. But from takeaway into the catcher's mitt and up to the top of the tree, basically we want, number one and first and foremost, is this knee. You do everything you can to resist this knee moving inward. Let's take you back to, most of you, what you heard maybe the first time you ever read an article about the golf swing, or you ever took a golf lesson or took a clinic with somebody, and there was a bunch of people that they said, well, you have to make a really big turn, get up to the top of your backswing, and they want a big turn. They want you to turn your shoulders at least 90 degrees and get the parallel. Most people can't do that, all right? So what do they do to help you? They say, lift your left foot up and turn your knee inward. All right? As soon as you lift your foot and turn your knee in, you see how much it gives me? But at some point, once that knee goes far enough, it actually, in many cases, just kind of collapses inward a little bit, and look what it does to the right side. It pushes the right knee outside of the left knee. So I have a Sergism that says, the knees are the bees. Move them too much and you're going to get stung. So the knees, the other one I have in a real positive attitude is the knees are the levelers and stabilizers. You must keep them level, which means you maintain them in the takeaway all the way up. Because if you don't keep them level, then your body is going to flip-flop all over the place. All right? So once I set up to the ball and I'm ready to swing, and I walk in here, my mannerism is that when I finally get ready and I put my grip pressure and create my grip pressure on the club as I'm waggling it, and I come down and I stop, I'm going to really set my grip pressure completely from the tip of my fingers to my forearms, and it's going to go that, and in a nanosecond later, my knees get wide and the club starts. So if you watch, I'm going to just go boom. You can see my hands tightening up here. My hands and forearms tighten up, the knees go like that, and then I start the club back. All right? And that's how I start to swing. The critical key is the knees. You must stay level. They are your levelers and your stabilizers. Anything less than that, you're going to find yourself, bebopping up and down like a yo-yo, or like one of those, one of those bobbleheads that you used to put on the back windows of cars. You don't want to be a bobblehead, because just remember, and usually if you're bobbleheading too, or the knees are moving too much, not only are you going to have an up and down problem of your torso, basically from the knees up, but you're also going to have a problem sideways, laterally, back and forth. So that means you can hit everything from a chunky to a thin, top them, push them, block them, everything. It opens up the whole 9 yards of bad shots. And the longer the club, the more important this is. So when you get into that driver, here, let me hit a driver and I'll just show you. I'll maximum with the driver. You still have to maintain that real firm, solid, level knees. The knees are the bees. So I'm going to set them up, just going to stay put and finish. So if they never move from its place, the second you move to the forward swing, you're already there. And then you stand up. But if you moved it a lot, in many cases, it's going to take almost your whole downswing just to get the foot back where it was. So if it never left, boom, you're right there. All right? So let's try that one more time, just to show you how important level knees are. Keep yourself level. You're going to hit the ball much more solid and straight, because levelness returns the club to where it was. It doesn't get any better than that one. Well, that's it for the search for today on how important level knees are to keep the whole body level, to hit it solid and straight. That's it for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.